Yo, what's up, YouTube? What it do? It's your boy Natural Born. I'm back in the building. Let's go ahead and put some light on this situation. So, let me pull a chair up. Alright, so we got a certain situation going on here that we need to address. So, today's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. And y'all know on Tuesdays, in my area, we get our trucks. Well, on truck day yesterday, because I'm on vacation, and as you guys can see, I've been busy on my vacation, making room for everything. So, I go over to my local dollar store, and I get there about maybe 2 minutes after they open. And y'all know that the Dollar Trees, they usually open about 8 in the morning. And I get there and I park next to this car. But when I park next to the car, I noticed that there's a coffee cup on the dashboard. So I said to myself, I know that there's somebody that come to this store, because I've been working. I haven't been hunting like I usually do on Tuesdays. So I know somebody else been getting to it. But if y'all could remember, if y'all been keeping up with my videos, I did a video a few weeks back talking about, not chasing behind supers and leaving supers at the store knowing that they getting boxes this week, that week. Because, me, after I find one or two of them, depending on if I want more than one, for instance, like, which one was it? The super that came out. Let's use this year's CK's Fantasy. So, I found one. There's no need to go back out and look for more. It's a fantasy car. I got the one that I needed if I wanted to complete the set for this year. So there's no need for me to go out and look for another one. No need for me to run behind another one or anything like that. But anyway, I get there and the coffee cup's on the car dash, and as I'm out my car now and I'm walking to go to the door. And as I'm going to the door, here comes this individual. And this individual, he knows me, because I done ran into this individual at another store that I told his associate about that I visit. Because, when I first got back into the hobby, I met all the scalpers. I mean, like, every person I met when in this hobby is a reseller. And I'll tell you, in this little area I live in, there's nothing but resellers. These dudes sit at the Walmarts from 8:30 all the way to closing. And I mean, it's 5 or 6 of them. They all have groups. They all work together. They all are resellers. And they all selling everything back. These dudes was doing trades with me when I first got back into the hobby. Telling me that I need this and I need that. And it was always a super. And I'm thinking to myself, dang, you're collecting, the only thing you ever need is supers? But make a long story short, I got onto one of them. I was standing behind him, and he was talking to another individual, and I heard him say, yeah, I resell all the time. I got an eBay store, and I this and I that. Well, this is information that he never disclosed with me. He always told me he was just a collector. Now I know you're probably wondering to yourself, why they just tell you that they collectors? Because from day one, I don't hide who I am. I tell them off rip. Look, I collect Hot Wheels. I don't resell. I don't like resellers. Resellers get on my nerve because they can't leave nothing in the store. They got to take everything. If they think it's going to sell, they going to take it until it don't sell. And then they bring it back to the store. I ain't got time for people like that. So, anyways, that individual went on. And I met this other individual, and he was honest with me. He said, yeah, I resell, I do this, I do that. Nah, don't get it confused. He don't sound like that. He don't sound like he's that guy. You get what I'm saying? He sounds more like, I don't want to be, sounding like I'm, but he's more feminine. You get what I'm saying? So me looking at him as a threat was like, this dude ain't really nothing threatening, you feel me? But lo and behold, that feminine dude is a snake. He's the one that's sending this old man to all the stores. He's the one teaming up and sending these retired collectors and offering them cars that they can't find no more, or they just got into the hobby and now because they retired they have time, they can run to these stores. And so anyway, long story short, I talk to the dude, tell the dude it ain't cool. He kind of does like a little like he don't care. So when I leave there, because like I told y'all, I build relationships with the stores, I left out. I didn't even go in the store because I asked him, I said, any Hot Wheels come in? He said, nah, no Hot Wheels came in. I said, okay, cool. So I jumped back in my car and pulled off after I told him what I had to tell him. When I pulled off, he pulled out, I looped back around and I went and spoke to the manager. And I told the manager exactly who he is, exactly what they've been doing. And the manager is like, I was wondering why all of a sudden now his car is out front before we open up. Because when I told him that you got the cars the prior 2 weeks, he was upset. I said, exactly. Because I've been working and he been able to get to the stores and sit here and wait for him, or you give them to him. Because like I told the manager, if any other collectors come in, man, don't hold the boxes for me. I don't want you giving me any type of special treatment, because these guys come to spend money too. And if they got money, their money is just as good as mine. That's what I always say to every manager. So here's the thing. If you in my area and you get to the stores, the managers that I'm cool with, they let everybody get the Hot Wheels. Because I don't tell the managers, no, just hold it for me. I'm going to give you $20 when I come through. So the managers don't give the Hot Wheel collectors any attitudes. So it's an easy process to go through. See, because my thing is this. If we make it easier for us in this hobby, it becomes easier for us to find these cars. But the more you have this selfish attitude of this world running around, this me attitude, and this is what all these dudes are displaying, this me attitude. The ones that are there first, the pallet pirates, the ones that are giving the employees gift cards to hold the cases for them, all the guys that's making these videos and they're there every morning at different Walmarts, different stores, and they just there every day. And then they complain about people getting jobs and getting to the Hot Wheels before them. That's like some real crybaby stuff. Because The only way people would feel a certain way that somebody else is getting to the Hot Wheels before them is that they're making money off of it. And I don't want you guys to get twisted and think that I'm feeling a certain way. My videos are always to inform you guys on what not to do. So I recently ran into him yesterday, and I said to myself, I'm gonna just, inform the manager, because manager been telling me it's an older guy that's been coming in here getting the Hot Wheels, and I'm thinking it's this older dude that I ran into at the Publix, because he's also local in this area. And dude showed me his collection, showed me what he got on his wall, even invited me to come to his house to see his collections, like sent me pictures and everything. So I know this guy is collecting. So here I am in my heart, I'm like, all right, cool, such and such is getting to him before I do. That ain't no problem, and I've been texting him every once in a while, like, bro, you been finding anything, whatever. So then dude texts me back like, hey man, no, I work too, so I don't always go to the stores. So then that triggered me to be like, damn, so if it ain't you that's going to the stores and getting all these cars, what old dude is Ann talking about? So I made it a priority to get there yesterday morning early, because I wanted to see who it was. And sure enough, when I get there, it's the Scalpers dude boy himself. And I'm like, dude, coffee on the dashboard. I done ran into this man before. I done told this man, yo, such and such told you to come to this store. This man done said, yeah. I told this man, hey, tell that man next time I see him, I'm going to talk to him about that. Because you, as an individual who hunt, you got these people who you put out there, and you say, oh, go to this store, knowing darn well that another collector goes to that store. You're wrong, bro. You're a snake. Anybody that's doing that, you're snakes. You're nasty. Like, there's no room for backbiting in this world, bro. And all backbiters gonna get their time. And boy, oh boy, I can't wait. See? Because I changed my life. And backbiters ain't gonna get it from me. They gonna get it from the one who warned us about them backbiters. So anyway, like I was saying, I went to the store, seen him, double back. I went out this morning to drop the wife off to her little job, and I stopped at a few stores. I went to the Target. It was like maybe 9 o'clock, and I found an L case. No super, but I was the first one there, so I was able to grab another treasure hunt. Yeah, L case treasure hunt. So, y'all know, just like I always say, man, collect what you like. Don't do what everybody else wants you to do. Do what you do. Stay away from the haters. Make sure that y'all always honest with people. So if anything, somebody can say something good about you and not nothing bad. Like what you like. It's your boy Natural Born. I remember I was telling y'all about these cars in the last video. And I told y'all this, especially this one. It's marketed 3 times. Golf, Gas, Volkswagen, and Hot Wheels. Also, it's a tuned car, which these tuned cars was all done by Ryu Asada. And you know, to me, I think this set is like a little tribute to him. So, you know, I think that's why y'all should like really get this set. And I think it's gonna be, you know, important. Not just the real cars, but I think it's gonna have some real value in the next few years. Is this little set because of its connections to Asada. And as time go on and more peoples that come into the hobby and learn about Asada and how important he was to our hobby, then yeah, for sure, it's gonna be up in value. So if you're a collector and you like collecting, I suggest you get your hands on it before it's too late. Right now, I think they're reselling them on the internet at a fair price, 25, 30 bucks maybe for the set. At $3 a car, because it is a silver series. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. So say about $26, 23, no, 20, say about $21 after taxes. So for $30, that's not a bad price. $10 up, it's not too bad, because that's probably what he spent in gas to go hunt behind them and find them. So that's fair. Anything above that, you know, he might drive an SUV, so you need $15 more to cover the gas that took. So it might be $35. I mean, things like that is how business should be done. Like, you don't charge a customer for anything other than what it's gonna cost you to up to go get it. So when you up in these things and y'all charging $100, $200, $300 for a $1 car or a $5 car, I mean, you might get the sale, you might not, but it is what it is, right? Get to your local stores. Y'all get out there, man. Get hunting. Look for things, you know. This is a gem right here. This is a Kmart exclusive car. You'll never find it in this color scheme again. You know, it's a nice car too. And just a Datsun on the hood, the 71, and it's an exclusive. So get out there. Think it was a Kmart exclusive. Like I said, Kmart don't exist no more, so you ain't gonna be able to find them. So I just suggest you get out there and get on the internet, and if you're a collector and you want to collect something that's gonna be valuable, I suggest you do. I think I think it's a black one. Yeah, it's this one. This is another Kmart exclusive car. Black Momo Datsun 510. So, you know, if y'all want to get out there and get these cars, these are some things that y'all need to get. Like some of these exclusives from these stores that went out of business, they're going to be worth a little bit more. Yeah. So, yeah, it's your boy, Natural Born. Y'all seen the 2M case. Zamax. This one's cracked up here. Look at that. See the crack? So yeah, so they get ready to go up here on the wall. Next video you'll see it. All the Toyotas, they coming off of there. They're going over here. Yeah. So it's your boy Natural Born. Tell your mother, tell your auntie, tell your cousin. Please subscribe. And thank you to my 216 subscribers for tuning in and checking your boy out. Please like the video. Please hit the thumbs up. It don't cost you a thing, but it does help me to promote my channel and get out here and talk to y'all about these Hot Wheels. I mean, There is cars out here. Things that we don't see all the time. So these are the first cars of the first row, y'all. Toyota. RX-7. Yeah, all the zero chases back on the wall, guys. So enjoy your time. It's your boy, Natural Born. Get out there and look for something. Subscribe. I'm out.